Good morning, everybody. Well, I've been running a little late today, so my hair is still wet. I just got out of the shower, so sorry that I'm not more groomed for you today, but Mondays are actually my day off from readings, but I still do the coffee with Colby, and I slept in a little today. So you caught me. Anyhow, I hope you like the outdoors. It just was such a beautiful day. I thought, let's just take this outside and enjoy the beautiful weather here together, especially if any of you are stuck in snow or it's too cold for you to go outside. I thought, let's go out together. Let's talk about insecurities today, because this is one of those things that we don't really talk about enough, you know. Good morning, Bronny. You know, we all try to come across so confident, you know, we're all just so, I don't need anybody, I'm okay, but yet we all have insecurities, or I believe that we all do. I think it would, unless you're narcissistic, then maybe you don't have any, but normally that the average person has an insecurity or two that they work on overcoming. And let's be honest about it, and let's talk about it, and together let's find ways to support one another so that we each within ourselves can find the confidence to feel so good and complete about who we are, because those insecurities can really block us from success. It can block us from achieving our full potential. So whatever that insecurity may be, it ranges for everybody. It could be your weight. It could be maybe you're not feeling as good at something as somebody else. You're comparing yourself to someone. It could be that, you know, if you were in a relationship and they left you for someone else, that could create an insecurity, like, why was I not enough? The same thing with a parent leaving, a split of a parents. All of that could really contribute to our feeling of insecure. So, you know, optimally, we want to feel great. Optimally, we want to feel empowered. We can't depend on other people to give that to us, but we really can look within ourselves to say, I am good at this, and I'm great at that, and, you know, I'm not perfect at that, and that's okay. I don't need to be, you know, and it's finding those things about ourselves that we can truly accept. There's things all the time that I look, you know, we could be very critical of our face or ourself or our look or our clothes or our body or all of these things, right? And I'll tell you, I mean, a little secret here is, and I hate to almost point it out to you because I'm not sure if some of you have noticed or not noticed. So I'm almost like, but you know, like, my lip goes down a little when I talk, you know. It's like, you know, I fell when I was a kid, and I don't know if that contributed to it or not, but like I fell on a railing. So the lip goes down when I talk, and it makes me, you know, I'm like, oh, it's just like that one thing. I was like, well, why can't my lips just be even? Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Tammy. So, you know what I'm saying? We all have some, I mean, there's so many things that we all have, you know. You know, I'm 5'2". My goodness, wouldn't I love to be that perfect 5'7.5". Oh, Keely, I don't know why the video's not showing up. Bronny, can you see the video? Bronny, type yes if you can see the video, or if someone else can see the video, please type yes, because Keely's saying it's not working. But I just want to make sure if it's Keely's link. But you guys are tapping in, so I'm wondering. But, you know, here's some things that we... Thank you, Bronny. Okay, so Keely, it must just be you, sweetie pea. All right, so here's something. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Good morning, Beth. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, you probably missed the part where I got out of the shower, so sorry. Good morning, Felipe. All right, so we're talking about insecurities, feeling insecure. How do we overcome insecurity? How do we accept ourselves for who we are? So here's a couple things that I just want to share with you that I have incorporated and integrated into my life and feel that it has really, really helped. And one is positive affirmations. I'm sure you hear that all the time, but we have to practice them. You can't just do it once in a workshop and expect it to be all glory miracle results. It's a continuous effort to, look in the mirror, not just say them, but look at yourself in the mirror, look at yourself in the eye and say, you are beautiful. You are a kind person. You matter. You are lovable. All of these things, whatever it is for you, find those positive affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror in the morning and at night, at least twice a day. Make that effort. Give yourself that minute or two. That's all it takes each day to remind yourself of how beautiful and wonderful you are. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Kim. So another thing to do is look at other areas of your life. See, we're not feeling insecure about our entire life. We're probably just feeling insecure about a particular aspect of it, okay? So look at what area that you would like to have a little more security in, and then ask yourself, in another area, what were you very, very successful at? What did you do very well at some point to make you feel good? And then you want to copy those feelings into this new area. For instance, I was very, very confident and secure in tax preparation, tax accounting, letting people understand what the rules were, helping them understand what they could deduct, what they couldn't deduct, giving them some guidance. So when I started teaching this spiritual work, the psychic, the mediumship development, there was a part of me that's like, well, who am I to do this? What am I? Other than Lisa Williams saying, Colby, you're teaching. I was like, who am I? But I took those feelings and those qualities that I had from tax accounting and I transferred and put them into teaching. And, it really, really helped. And now it's like, there is that comfort level with teaching. There is that passion and that all knowing that, hey, we all can contribute and help one another. So try those things. Good morning, Keely. You like my towel? You guys. Anyhow, but I still got the eyeliner on, you see? But we can all, understand and learn and grow from our own lives and our own experience. And, we can also share kind words with one another. Help someone with kindness and compliments. Again, your self-confidence is not going to come from somebody else. It needs to come from within you. It needs to come from that inner self that says, I am enough. I'm worthy enough. I'm good enough. When you look at somebody, and you start comparing yourself to them, you're just going to create this feeling of, not being enough. So don't do that. Don't compare yourself to anyone else because no one else is you. No one else is exactly who you are. That's what makes you so special. That is your gift. So don't start changing your gift to match somebody else. That's just going to be copycatting. It's not going to work. It's not going to be the same. Okay? So it's okay being you. And, those insecurities and you thinking someone's not going to love you or you think, of course someone is. I know some batshit crazy people and people love them. I know some really, but so we are all lovable. It's just a matter of finding the person that's a match. That's all it is. That's all it is. So if you've had bad relationships and they didn't work out, don't think that you're not lovable. Don't think that you're not worthy. Of course you are. Okay? Of course, silly. Of course you are. So hopefully that helps, So go back to the positive affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror. Make sure you're saying that a few times a day. When you are feeling insecure, like let's say you have to speak in front of people. You have to give a talk at work or talk to clients and you're feeling nervous and not sure what to do. Go back to something in your life that you did feel confident about. Go back to that time when it did feel easy and take that experience and bring it into this current situation. That will also help you kind of overcome the butterflies. Another thing to do, when you're feeling insecure, take the focus off of you. Put the focus on your recipient. When you focus on the recipient and you put your heart to the recipient, you're going to forget about you. All those butterflies are going to go away. You're not going to think about you. You're not going to focus on you because you're going to be there for someone else. Okay? And that's the idea. Let's be there for each other. One last suggestion. There is this book. It's called The 50 Secrets of Self-Confidence. I think that's the title. I believe the author is Ted Nugent, T-E-D, and then it's N-U-G-E-N-T. It's a great book, easy to read. I kind of came across that by chance, and very, very easy read, and it has a lot of exercises in it also that are practical, that are going to help you. So, don't worry about your insecurities. Don't focus on them. Don't worry about them. Really, let's work and focus on the positive aspects of who you are. Doesn't mean that we all can't learn and grow. Doesn't mean we all can't kind of enrich who we are. But let's start accepting ourselves who we are instead of nitpicking at ourselves. I mean, there's enough nitpickers nitpicking everything else. Let's not nitpick ourselves, okay? So, thank you, Jane. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And when you go to the restroom today, washing your hands, look in the mirror and say, I am lovable. There you go. Cheers. See you tomorrow.